summative assessment quadratics. So contents: 1. Factoring, 2. Graphing, 3. Completing the square, 4. Using the quadratic formula. So 1. Factoring. So please factor each expression like this. So before this, I will show you the relationship between factoring and expanding. So from 5x plus 35 to 5, the quantity x plus 7 close the blanket, that is factoring. The offset is expanding. So formula between from the factoring to expanding or other. Opposite. So first is this one. That is a very basically formula. The second, third. So if negative would be negative, so it will also be negative. So 4, 5, and 6. You should remember that is very useful and very helpful. So that answer is the m times this quantity x plus y close quantity. That is 1. So second, the square of quantity x plus 5 close quantity. So 3, the quantity x plus 3 close quantity times the quantity x plus 4 closing quantity. So 4, the quantity x plus 4 closing quantity times the quantity x minus 4 close quantity. So next, graphing. The quadratic relations in different forms. 1. Standard form, 2. Factor form, 3. Vertex form, 4. Quadratic form. The quadratic form is this one. So 1. The standard form, y equal ax squared plus bx plus b. So that can be the initial value or y-intercept of the relation. So if the value of a is more than 0, the graph will be upward opening. So if the value of a less than 0, the graph will be downwards opening. So the value of z represents the value of y when x equals 0, like this one. So the example 1. Let's solve the following equation and draw the graph. Please solve 2 equations. So how to solve and answer? So A. So that you should use a formula. This formula. So we can get x squared negative x negative 56 equals 0. So you should think about that. The two number. If two numbers time each other, that makes negative 56. But if two numbers plus each other, add each other, it will be negative 1. So that is minus 8 and plus 7. So you can think about each equals 0, this equals 0. So x negative 8 equals 0, and x plus 7 equals 0. So value of x is 8 and negative 7. The graph is this one. The upward roll opening. So B, it's also used the formula, this formula, so we can get those, and then we can, what's that? The same thing, we can take off the same number or same things like this, so we can get this one. So we should do same things. The things that x equals 3, x plus 3 equals 0 and x plus 2 equals 0. So we can get the value of x minus negative 3 and negative 2. So graph is this one. So it will cutting, but it will be the, yeah, like this. So factored form. So it represents zeros or x-intercepts of relation. So that is saying the value of a, if it's the value of a is more than 0, graph will be upwards opening. Offset is down, graph will be the downwards opening. So the value s and t represents the value of x when the y equals 0. This point and that point. So, example 2. State the opening and the zeros of the following relations. So please do two example equation, please. So how to solve that answer? So this equation, the substitute y equals 0 into this equation, so we can get the value of x are 5 and negative 2. So look at this. There was a 1, but 1 cannot write it down in the equation. So 1 is more than 0. So graph will be upward opening. So this also same way. The substitute y equals 0 into equation like this. So negative 2 can delete because if negative 2 per 0 is equal 0. So we can get the value of x 1 and 8. So look, there is a negative 2. So negative 2 is less than 0. So graph will be downwards opening. So vertex form. So vertex form can get the maximum or minimum value of the relation. So that is the same. Oh, wait. So, but the value of h is the value of x on the vertex, like this. This is a vertex point. Vertex points x, the value of x is h. The k is the vertex of y on the vertex. So, example 3. Complete the perfect square for the following expressions. States of opening the coordinates of the vertex. If there is a minimum or minimum or maximum, and the value of maximum or minimum for the following relations. So please solve two equations. So how to do that? So A, that can divide to making a 5 per 2 in the square and the negative. We should make this formula. That is a key point, very important key point. So we can make this one, and then we can get the formula, this one. So according to this equation, we can get the value of vertex. So vertex is 5 per 2 and negative 37 per 4. So look, there is a 1 here. So a equal 1. That is more than 0. So graph will be all upward opening. So the value of the maximum is negative 37 over 4. So B. We can get like this. That is the same way. And finally we can get the equation, this one. So according to this, the value of vertex is negative 7 and 99. So look, so the value of A is negative 2. Negative 2 is less than 0. So graph will be downwards opening. And the value of the minimum is 99. So 4, using the quadratic formula. So ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So you can use the quadratic formula, this one. Please remember that. And please let's solve the following the quadratic equation by using the solution formula. So how to solve? So from 2x squared minus 5x plus 1 equals 0, we substitute a equal 2, b equal negative 5, and c equal 1 into the solution formula. Solution formula is this one. So like this. So we can get the x equal 5 plus or minus the square root of 17 over 4. That is the answer. Thank you for watching of my video.